Coach Sheldon Harrison. There never been no comparison. You're live on the show. Sit back and have a listen. LDWMMAC, this your boy the Coach. You're live on the Coach Show, the Coach Show live. Well, folks, what is it with the conclave of female boxers calling out mixed martial artists? Like, what's going on? Oh, I'll tell you what's going on. The sport of women's boxing, guys, it's not that popular. It's not. Okay, and I know, we know some female boxers, but guys, WMMA, the sport of women's MMA, is much more popular than the sport of women's boxing. It just is, okay? Like, if I start naming some female boxers, okay, could you guys tell me, hey, do you think these people have, over 1 million followers on any social media site? Okay, could you name some of these fighters? And hell, better yet, can you name some of the fighters that these people have fought? Like if I say, who is Melissa St. Ville? I know who she is. Okay, I know exactly who she is. But can you tell me like 5 people she fought? And I'm talking about without going to Google. I'm talking about like right now at the top of your head. You probably can't. But now if you tell me Cris Cyborg, I can tell you 5 people Cris Cyborg fought. I can tell you she fought, I can tell you Cris Cyborg fought Amanda Nunes. She fought Holly Holm. She fought Tanya Evinger. Okay, Cris Cyborg fought Julia Budd and Arlene Blenko. The list goes on and on and on. She fought Jan Kodos Finney. Okay, like I can keep telling you names of people that Cris Cyborg fought. Can y'all tell me 5 people that you know who Katie Taylor fought? I mean, can you, being a fan of combat sports, I'm talking about without Google, can you give me 5 opponents? And I'm talking about do it within 20 seconds. I guarantee you, man, it'll shock a lot of y'all that a lot of people can't do that. Okay? So Scott Coker, he's been talking and dealing with Eddie Hearn, okay? Ooh, boy, Scott Coker. Ooh, I just got to tell you, watch out for that snake. But they've been talking back and forth, and they're trying to figure out how this fight's going to happen. Now, here's the thing. Listening to Scott Coker's interview, Scott had the impression that the fight should be in the octagon. And I'm like, Scott, what the hell are you saying? Okay, Eddie Hearn isn't going to allow that. And Katie Taylor, she don't know nothing about MMA. She'd get into the octagon and Katie Taylor be submitted within 10 seconds of stepping in the octagon with Cris Cyborg. Okay, I think Scott need to go have a conversation with Cris, man, before he go, spouting his mouth off to the media. Okay, Scott need to be talking to Cris. This is going to be a boxing match. Okay, it's got to be a boxing match because the fight isn't on an even playing field in the octagon. We know Cris Cyborg would destroy Katie Taylor inside of octagon. And anybody who telling me, oh, well, Katie Taylor, she got a puncher's chance to beat Cris Cyborg, I'm blocking you. Katie can beat Cris in the octagon, blocked, because you're too stupid, okay, to even have a dialogue with me. The fight would have to be a boxing match, which I think is an even playing field. Katie Taylor had some memorable bouts against Delphine Persoon, which I thought Persoon won those fights. I thought Persoon definitely won the second fight. I thought she won. Cris Cyborg is a beast. Okay, she's a beast. Katie Taylor is a very good boxer. I don't think she have a lot of power, but she's a great boxer. Cris Cyborg is a decent boxer. She's got a lot of power. And I think this matchup would definitely test Katie Taylor. And I even think Cris Cyborg can win. I'm not even playing. I think Cris Cyborg can win this fight. Cris Cyborg is she brutal, man. She brutal. And when Cris put that pressure on these girls, and she put the pressure on them and get to them, man, and start hitting them. I've heard fighters say that they've never been hit that hard. I've heard fighters say when Cris Cyborg hit them, it felt like, they got hit in the face by a truck. Like, it's just a lot of different comments. And I don't even know if Katie Taylor ever faced somebody with this kind of power. Women's boxing, the talent pool in women's boxing is not that great. Okay, it's not that great. And I kind of don't blame Katie Taylor for calling out the top MMA fighter on the planet, because maybe she'll get a decent fight. Maybe she'll get somebody who will test her. I thought Delphine Persoon tested her, man. I just thought Katie Taylor got some damn gift decisions, if you ask me. But I think Cris Cyborg will get in this boxing ring and go upside Katie Taylor's head. But Eddie Hearn is down because he knows that Cris is a big star. Like if I go to Instagram, guys, and I'm just being honest, I'm not telling y'all, hey, it's all about the Instagram followers, but it's pretty much, it's about how well known you are. Okay? I definitely know for a fact that Cris Cyborg, she's going to be the A side. Okay? She's going to be the A side. Okay, look, let's go to Katie Taylor's Instagram. Okay, I'm doing that right now. Doing this video. I'm going to go doing this video. Okay, Katie Taylor has 327,000 Instagram followers. I mean, that's pretty good. That's very good. But let's go to Cyborg Nation. Okay, let's go to Cyborg Nation. Let's see how many followers that Cyborg Nation has. Okay. Cris Cyborg has 1.2 million Instagram followers. And you have to understand, man, she's a bigger star. Cris is more well known than Katie Taylor. And I can even look at interviews, y'all. I can look at interviews that Cris have done and interviews that Katie Taylor's done. You know, Cris Cyborg interviews on a regular, man. She's doing a lot more views. Cris Cyborg is the A side. Okay. Now I'm starting to wonder though how, you know, Scott Coker, how they gonna do business, how they gonna do the deal. Scott's a smart man. He's a very smart man, but I think though before they proceed any further, you know, he definitely got to get at Cris, and you know they gotta really talk this thing through. Because Eddie Hearn is used to actually dealing in boxing. He's used to that. He's used to the deals, and I'm pretty sure that the bag will be pretty good. It'll be a great bag for both of them, and this would also be a very good fight. This is a fight that I probably would want to see, because I mean, honestly, guys, are we gonna get the Nunes fight? Probably not, y'all. We're probably not gonna get the Nunes fight, guys. It's a wrap for that Nunes fight, unless Dana White and Scott Coker can figure out a way to work together. Okay, here's a boxing matchup. Here's a very good matchup. Okay, let's get the deal done. Let's get it done. Let's go in here and show Katie Taylor what a real champion is about. What a real champion, a Grand Slam champion, a champ in every organization. And then you got Katie Taylor running around here. Okay, Katie Taylor got an Olympic pedigree. I'm not finna say Katie Taylor is soft. She ain't soft. Katie Taylor can bang too. But boy, Cris Cyborg is on a whole nother level of savagery. She's on a whole nother level of savagery. And I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen in this fight. So it'll be the end of round one. Okay, now check this out. End of round one. Katie Taylor gonna look over at her trainer. Her trainer gonna say, Katie, you know, hey, you got her. She's nothing but an MMA fighter. Well, you know, Katie Taylor gonna already have a hematoma on top of her head. She's gonna have a titty on her head. And then Katie Taylor gonna look out in the crowd and see Eddie Hearn out there smiling. And she gonna shake her head and be like, you mother PG-13 channel. You were the one that did this to me. And now I gotta go back out here and get my ass whooped some more. That's gonna be in Katie Taylor's mind. She gonna wonder, you know, I don't know how long I can take these hits. These hits, they hurt. Cris Cyborg got so much damn power. I don't know what I can do. Normally, I would favor the boxer. Normally, I would favor the boxer. But in this situation, Cris Cyborg, she's a high-level striker. Cris Cyborg can box, Cris can kickbox, and she knows Muay Thai. I think Cris Cyborg will be well prepared for this fight, and I think Cris Cyborg can win this fight. Cris Cyborg is a different kind of animal than who Katie Taylor. Cris Cyborg is vicious, and she's violent. And see, when you get somebody in there who's violent, and when your shots, your punches, they're not going to really affect Cris Cyborg, you're gonna be, Katie Taylor gonna be in for the fight of her life. She gonna be in for the fight of her life. And guy, I wouldn't even be surprised if Cris Cyborg just turned into a complete savage and just knock her down and then start beating her in the back of the head and hammer fisting her. You know, she might have a flashback. Can't do that in boxing, but you know, Cris Cyborg might just lose her damn mind and beat Katie Taylor's ass all over the damn ring. You know, it is what it is, man. Katie Taylor gonna have to fight tooth and nail to beat Cris Cyborg. Astorina Jojo Barr is probably one of the best Muay Thai practitioners in the world. She had hell on earth getting past Cris Cyborg. Katie Taylor is gonna have hell on earth. I think this is a good matchup. Cyborg Nation, stand up! Stand up, Cyborg Nation! Stand up! Because Katie Taylor, when you step into that ring, when you step into that square circle, Katie Taylor, let me tell you something right now. You will fall before the right hand of Cris Cyborg. And I'm done.